Speaking about energy, at least, we are watching a lot of headlines today. G7 leaders set to announce a potential price cap on Russian oil. Jim, looking to heighten some of these sanctions, maybe limit imports of gold from Russia, basically trying to cut off whatever revenue they're getting.
Oh, good luck. I mean, the ruble is strong. China's buying and India's buying all the oil they want. This default's phony. They could easily pay. This is not like the 1997, 98 crisis period. This is all political. Now, yes, there is a huge part of the GDP has been eliminated because of our pullout. But I would say that every single sanction has failed.
Has failed?
Every single one. Because there is no sign that they are going to stop. And I do believe that if the West lets them get away with this, then anyone who goes nuclear has us over a barrel. I mean, if we decide that we have to be fearful of every nuclear nation, well, we're going to be fearful of Pakistan. We'll be fearful of Iran. We will make deals with countries that we have no choice. This has to stop. And I think that when I listen to what the sanctions are about, I almost laugh. I mean, these don't have anything to do with what Putin cares about. He cares about taking back Ukraine, and it doesn't matter. He's got the divisions. Now, I know that we're finally starting to decide the West is going to send a little bit more of the weapons that Ukraine needs. But look, there's another school of thought which says there's a peace deal being worked on right now. That seems like a sellout of Zelensky peace deal, leader of Ukraine. But we talk about these sanctions as if they matter.
Well, I mean, you do have the G7 today saying as long as it takes on humanitarian, on military, on diplomatic, on financial aid. You got a NATO saying we're going to put 300,000 troops in high readiness positions.
Well, they better.
Yeah.
They better. They've been doing better protect Poland. But I just find that if you don't give Zelensky what he needs, he'll lose. Because, I mean, there's the Russians firing missiles. The Russians have unlimited amount of missiles, okay? Unlimited. And if you wanted to find a way to create a sanction, find a way to be able to reprogram their missiles through cyber terrorism. I mean, we should have everybody who's in the Army working, anybody who has potential to do cyber, to reprogram those missiles. Because the missiles miss by a mile. Their missiles are terrible. They could aim for something, and they are going to miss it. But at the same time, and I don't want to spend too much time talking about military, but we think that these sanctions matter. And I think that as long as India and as long as China buy their oil, it doesn't matter. They're exporting more oil now than they did before this.
Oh, the revenue's back to pre-war levels.
Yeah.
But you're saying there is no sanction that is really tenable at this point.
The only sanction is to send every single piece of artillery that they need, that Zelensky would tell you that they need. The long-range artillery that the Russians have is very effective. Now, I don't know, see the new declassified, incredibly declassified pictures of the Javelin blowing up tanks. But where are the new Javelins? Why isn't the United States sending them thousands of Javelins? Why are they still stuck with Stingers from the 70s? Why don't we do what we would do for any ally, which is to send them the current Stingers? Why don't we give a blank check to Raytheon and to Lockheed Martin to help them